left in my... Check.
You want more?
There was a little bit left. I wanted to finish it. Oh, man. Hi. Hello, everybody. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Elephant Room podcast. How are you guys doing?
We have to take that feedback. Someone said that तुम लोग चालू भी अचानक से करते हो, खत्म भी अचानक से करते हो. Someone said it's like a male orgasm. It ends abruptly.
Wow. Fucking people are putting thought and all. By the way, at the show, I met one of our fans.
Wow.
Yeah. And, we finished the show and there was this one lady sitting in the front. And I finished the show. I pack up everything and I'm leaving. I'm waiting down for my cab. And this lady is also waiting for her auto or something. And then she's like, hey, I've seen your... I thought she was going to say, I've seen your stand-up. And she's like, no, I'm a big fan of Elephant Room podcast. I was like, wow, thanks. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Means a lot. And she said, I like yours and Aditya's sense of humor. It's very funny. And then I was like, okay, so... And then she reminded me of the comment she put.
Which was?
I'm the girl who commented that you guys are funny. You should do comedy. And I was like, oh, you're that girl. You're like, yeah, we already do. Like, yeah, I knew, but I was like, just want to tell you, big fan. And she was very excited for the show. She was sitting in the front row. She was sitting right there, like, you know, like she was sitting like an excited kid, like, oh, I gotta see this guy finally.
Yeah.
So nice it was.
Hey, we are converting people, bro.
Oh, yeah, it was the best. But she was the only fan I spoke to, but that too, like, I met her outside. But dude, one of the weirdest show, man. 50 people in the audience. Our show got over. Not even one guy wanted to take a photograph. It was a good show.
Yeah.
It's just everybody just left.
Is it the city? Is it the crowd? Is the type of...
No, I couldn't tell because it's generally this is the first time I didn't see the audience walking in.
Yeah,
I didn't see the audience walking out.
Okay.
Like when the show...
You were in the green room.
Yeah. When the entry started, I was already in the green room. And when the show ended, I came to the green room. They all left and then I stepped out. But a very good show though. Very good show. Very weird show that it happened like that.
Okay.
Like till the end, we didn't know it was going to be a good show or bad show.
Like before it started.
Yeah.
And Chennai, you said that the tickets sold in the last 3 days, right?
Dude, when we were going to the venue, we had sold 30.
Oh.
Which is a very bad number.
For recording.
For May Day, because it's a big room. And we thought we will end up we thought at this last day we'll touch 60. And it's the same thing. The weather was a bad thing. You know, the storm was looming.
Dashara extended holiday.
Aida Puja weekend. So very few tickets. And you're like, dude, was this a mistake? It's like you're going in a train like that. And you're traveling with Gotham. You know, you get what I'm saying? You don't need a more negative guy.
Yeah.
It's like, I asked Naveen what's the sale and he tells me like it's 35. Gotham goes, all right. And you're like, just sitting there.
If you can't be pumped, at least don't unpump.
Yeah, he's like, but Gotham, I like the fact that Gotham was very much, I'm coming as a guest.
Yeah.
And it's like, you know what, bro? You be like a guest. Mehman, आप कुछ काम मत कीजिए और कुछ suggestion भी मत दीजिए. हम सब देख.
I think that's he should always be treated like a mehman.
Yeah, exactly. I was like, because I know Gotham's this thing, like how he works when he's working on a show. If he's very paranoid about ticket sales.
Yeah.
He's that, because I saw him at Koramangala Club when he was doing it with Biswa and all these guys. Yeah. Ticket sales is one thing that he needs 100% surety.
Yeah.
Like, and it was but the moment it's not selling, he's always like, bhai, kuch kar rahe hain kya hum? What are the action plan? What are we doing? And I was doing on the back, like we were running ads, we were doing promo tile. But it was not translating to sale.
Yeah.
But me and Naveen, this is not our first rodeo. We have done this before many times, and we've gone to Chennai with fewer sales and ended up having a good show.
Yeah.
So we both didn't even bring it up. So we don't even talk to each other about the sales.
Yeah. You're like, whatever,
we'll see.
Yeah.
And also there's this kind of positivity about Chennai, for me at least, that whenever I've gone, I've ended up having a decent show.
Yeah, and once you have a venue or a city or something in mind where you do well, you're like, this is my room, dude.
Yeah, somehow, you know what, at the end it'll work out. Don't worry about that. But Fucker did a great job of hosting. Gautam did a very good job. Like, he killed it. Hosting wise, he did a very good job.
Nice.
We ended up selling 50 tickets at the end. Everybody seated. Insane. I actually have the hard disk. I'll show you the footage. If you have your laptop, I'll show you the footage.
Yeah, cool.
Very good. So, we went on, I think, Sunday morning. We took the Shatabdi. We reached this place. We have like 36.
Did the tickets in Shatabdi sell?
Sold out. For sure. The funny part was, we were like, this is all self-produced, right?
Yeah.
So, like, I was trying to cut as much corners as I could. So, I asked Naveen, like, if he can stay at your house. Dude, fuck it. I don't want to book a room. It'll be extra $2,000 or something like that.
He's from
Chennai. His parents live in Chennai.
Okay.
Now he has 2 houses because his wife's house also is from Chennai.
Of course. Yeah.
So it's like he rented his presence. It's like lunch I'll come to my in-laws house. The next day lunch I'll go to my parents' house.
Yeah.
So and I'm like I'm tagging along. I'm like I don't give a fuck. I'm saving that $2,000 for stay.
Yeah.
So what we ended up doing, we reached in the 12 o'clock in the morning. So Gautam goes to his friend's house.
Yeah.
And then me and him go to his in-laws house, Naveen's in-laws house. And we're sitting there and dude, collateral beneficiary, bro. What royal treatment, because he's just been married, right? It's not even been a year.
You're the son-in-law's friend.
Yes.
You're a son-in-law's guest. You're pseudo son-in-law.
Yeah.
You're son-in-law by proxy.
Exactly. I am more like, मैं क्यों देखूं गन्ने के खेत?
नहीं देखना
मुझे गन्ने के खेत.
नहीं देख यार, मना कर दे यार.
So I enter and they're like full on royal treatment, dude. They're like vanga and they're like Anand நீங்க என்ன பண்றீங்க, all that. அப்பா என்ன பண்றாரு, all full.
Did they bring up எனக்கு தெரிஞ்ச ஒரு பொண்ணு இருக்கா?
Of course. They're like,
are you looking for alliances?
Exactly. உனக்கும் வயசாகுதுலப்பா. And then I tell the standard dialogue. I was like வீட்ல தேடிட்டு இருக்காங்க, கிடைக்க மாட்டேங்குது. You know my job, it's very hard. they become depressed. They're like, no, keep searching, you'll get. You depress them out.
Yeah.
So me and Naveen are sitting there and he's getting all the royal treatment. Fucking sit there within 5 minutes. Mutton soup. Mutton soup, I guess.
Appetizer.
Yeah, appetizer. Then they go like, you can freshen up. And I saw the treatment and the thing was because for Naveen they like you can have a shower, get ready and come. And for Naveen they had turkey towel and for me they give the other towel.
Oh,
the thin one. I looked at it and I'm like, it's okay. I just went in. Naveen had his turkey towel nicely laid out. But Naveen, one funny thing I saw, because his parents are like, her parents are damn cheesy, okay? Like in the sense they love their kids a lot.
Yeah.
So they're cheesy about their love.
Okay. In what? Like,
I'll tell you the thing. So they, as soon as you walk into the hall, they have 2 big ass photographs of their daughters. They have 2 daughters and the one is both their husbands.
Yeah.
And it's the photo, which is not a normal photograph. It's a 3D photograph. So
if you see from one end of the corner,
exactly.
you're like, it's like Naveen's eyes are following you like Mona Lisa.
So it's like, so it's like one end is like Roshni's face, which is his wife. Then you come this side, it's Naveen. Then you come in the middle, it's both of them.
Oh, dude.
Yeah. And that side the same.
Yeah.
And I look
Pixar
at that.
who?
I look at that, I look at Naveen, he's like, Kandigada. It's a thing that they do. Yeah. And I'm already shell shocked. I'm like, I take the video and I show it to Roshni and all. I'm like, yo, what's happening here?
Yeah.
It's like, Anand, shut up, don't bring this up. They are very touchy about this and all. I'm like, cool. Then I go to the bedroom where they showed us, like, you can freshen up here. Same photograph there. There one more. I was like, whoa.
It's auntie uncle's bedroom.
No. There's a guest bedroom.
Okay.
Which when Naveen and Roshni come, they can stay in that room.
Of course.
So I go there and I look full on, like I take a shower, I come out, biryani they've cooked, prawns, raita, everything, and it's like great. After that dessert comes, I eat everything. I'm like, now let's go for the show. I've already forgotten about the show. I'm like, fuck that shit.
Yeah.
I didn't even check the sales. I was eating. Then we reach the venue and we like 50. They sell 46 sales or something like that. We do the show. It is a very good audience.
Yeah.
46 but very good Chennai audience at that come. Gautam goes, has a great set. Then Naveen, then me. All 3 of us do good. Hopefully videos will come out soon. Stand-up videos. And then Mayday also has great lighting.
Okay.
So it's even if it's 50-60 seater, it will give you an auditorium vibe.
Yeah, sure.
The lighting is that good, okay? Finish the show and then we are like, me, Gautam, Naveen, like we're all happy. So you know when comedians are rush, right? They're like, chalo, chalte hain, beer peene. Immediately we find one Skyline rooftop bar in Chennai. 3 of us sit.
The one that is there in Chennai.
Yeah, exactly. There is only one. All the time I've gone there, only gone there.
Yeah.
So we are sitting there, okay? And then everyone starts off is like, Gautam is like, dude, I have a 6 a.m. Shatabdi in the morning.
He's not traveling back with you.
Yeah, he's not. He's leaving immediately. I had to stay back to collect the hard disk.
Yeah.
So he's like 6 a.m. I have to like, bro, just one beer and I'm fucking off.
Yeah.
Okay. And I'm like, okay, chalo, you also. And Naveen has come back from this ayahuasca. It's a Vipassana.
Got it.
Vipassana का next कुछ है drug के साथ ayahuasca कुछ बोलते हैं. Okay. I don't know what is that shit, even I don't know. So he did that. So he's also this like one Dalai Lama. Then he's like, yeah, actually even I don't like beer these days. And I'm the only alcoholic like sitting over there like, Chalo, okay, yeah, two, we can have two, right? I'm sitting like trying to convince these guys, and I'm saying like, okay, everyone's gonna get done. I'm gonna have 2-3 beers, and we'll fuck off.
Now I know the next show you'd want to do with me just so that after
Yeah, exactly.
so no one says no to a beer. Yeah.
But that's the beauty of these two fucking liars, right?
Yeah.
They use their comedians at the end of the day. We ended up having 4 beers per head.
Yeah.
We left the venue at 12 o'clock.
Yeah.
Gotham is drunk.
Huh.
When we're leaving Gotham, like, bro, I have to catch a train tomorrow, bro. I'm like, bastard. So we just started talking, bitching about comics.
Huh.
We just like sat there and drank till 12:30. I think that guy had to come and tell sir we are closing.
Yeah.
And then we leave. We go to Naveen's house.
Huh.
We crash the night. Morning,
All three of you?
No. Gotham goes to his friend's house.
Okay.
Me and Naveen go to Naveen's parents' house.
Huh.
So they have already passed us. So we also just go crash. Morning, I wake up. Auntie already knows me.
Yeah.
Naveen's mom knows me. I've stayed in their house before.
Suda coffee.
Suda coffee she brings. I drink that coffee. She like, fresh na baitu papa. Breakfast saapala. She makes tatte idli, bro.
Wow.
Tatte idli, one dosa, sambar.
Khatam. Matter over.
I had that. Both of us ate it. Then we had drank last night. So we were like very hungover. So we went to sleep. And nice room. And Chennai weather is like this.
Yeah, right now.
Impeccable weather, okay? We just slept off, woke up at 2:30.
There must be depression in Bay of Bengal. That's my standard Chennai joke.
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
the depression of Bay of Bengal.
The weather is so bad that someone else has to be depressed. Somewhere for Chennai to be better.
Oh yeah, this is your joke or is it like a street joke?
No, it's a joke I crack every time I go to Chennai.
This is whenever you go to their office visit.
Yeah, whenever I go for office visit, like good weather, I'm like, there must be depression in Bay of Bengal.
Got it. So afternoon, then I wake up. They have to prepare lunch for me. Man, fish fry, mutton curry, fish curry, omelette, prawns, and rice.
Yeah. Why did you even come back?
Yeah. I was like, bro, I'm pretty sure they are like how much they made for all of us. I had all that, then I had to leave to catch a train to Shatabdi. I'm full as fuck.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm telling you, because the thing was, we went there to Naveen's mother house. We kind of went out, like the food was damn good. We told off.
Yeah.
So Naveen's mom is like, oh, food was good, huh?
Wait.
Lunch. Why don't you guys go sleep? And I'll call you guys. And she prepares like a competition.
Of course.
And she's telling me, no, you guys had biryani yesterday, so I didn't want to make biryani. Like, biryani is like hack. She's like, I don't
What, you're going to crack an IT engineer joke, huh?
She literally said it like, since you guys had biryani, I don't want to make biryani. I want to, like, because real cooks don't make biryani.
I didn't want one pot meal.
Exactly. Oh, what? Oh, you don't know how to cook? Just put everything in one thing.
Didn't even take the effort to devein a fish? Okay, got it.
Yeah. It was exactly that. And her fish curry was legendary. Fry was, dude, every food item was so good. Generally, I'm the kind of guy, if there is a journey in front of me ahead, I don't eat a lot because, I don't trust my bowel system. Like, dude, if it fails, I don't want to fucking poop in the toilet.
But if you have that kind of food, I don't think you have, or anyone will have anyone who likes food, if you have a good meal, you're like, if I'm traveling and if I have a fear like you, I'd be like, dal chawal bana do. I know
exactly.
I'll eat less.
Yeah, same thing. But when you make a food like that, I'm like, बाद में देखेंगे.
Yeah.
जो होगा ट्रेन का प्रॉब्लम होगा. That is Shatabdi's problem.
शताब्दी में एक राजधानी डाल देंगे.
Actually, that's what I was thinking. I was like, जो होगा देखा जाएगा. I sit on the train fucking 5:30. We bullet and come back. Such happy. We reach here, it's raining. Dude, this is the first travel where the weather was good all around.
Yeah, in the train, outside, there,
everywhere.
Here. Yeah.
You get off from the train, it's gloomy weather.
Yeah.
You go to the venue, it's humid. But it's still gloomy.
Of course.
It's windy.
Yeah.
Like, at Naveen's house, I go to the terrace. I'm standing there because that guy is asleep. He's fast asleep.
Yeah.
I'm bored. So I just put on headphones and I'm thinking about my set in the terrace. It's breezy, like light drizzle. I'm like, bro, I'm full thinking about my bits. There's no, inconvenience.
That will take your mind away from it.
Yeah, I was so comfortable.
Yeah.
Dude, even after the show, I was editing. In my head. अच्छा वो joke अच्छा नहीं किया उसको निकाल देंगे. Every joke was
nice zone, dude.
Yeah, very nice. And I was saying like उसको edit कर देंगे. वो joke land नहीं हुआ. वो joke अच्छा था पर उस bit में एक joke land नहीं हुआ, एक land हुआ. Can we edit? Like all these questions I'm asking, but very good set I had. I had like this is like I'm like a little emotional because this is a bit which is 2 years old.
Right.
That I was trying to record
Yeah,
is literally 2.5 years old. So like
Banno re banno.
exactly, I'm like
Chali sasural ko.
I'm still not done. Like now I have to sit and edit.
Yeah.
So edit में मतलब और 10 बार 20 बार तो देखना
Are you
पड़ेगा.
gonna edit it yourself or?
No, Jyotin Patro.
Patro.
It's always
Yeah.
Patro.
Patrick.
Yeah, for me it's always Patro. Except my first video, all my videos have been done by Mr. Patro. Yeah. Sound mixing, I might give it to Srijit. I'm not sure because people have been telling he's good.
He's good, but I thought you said that someone else was like just updates and chasing and timeline.
I know, but it's like for your own video, you think you can run around. Someone was like, that also I got convinced. I'm like, yeah, it's your work, dude. Why don't you want to run around?
Yeah, fair enough.
So like, yeah, okay.
Yeah, get the best quality done. No?
Exactly. If I have to wait for another extra week and 7 days to get a way better sound mixing, why wouldn't I?
Why not? Yeah.
Exact. That's what my head was, and I think I can put that whole thing editing on Jyotin because that way the editing I won't go to anyone because he understands stand up.
Yeah, correct.
So that way editing I will never choose anyone, so he can do that freely. Sound mixing, let someone else do it freely. So I was thinking that was the whole thing. So what's up with you? How was your?
No, but first of all, may the video get 10,000 new subscribers per day.
Oh. The
The
way you started was like, I was like, whoa.
No,
Why are you wishing bad on me?
Crossing 5 million, bro.
Allahu Akbar. Allahu.
What is that? Khuda na khalsa.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It was literally after the show. If somebody had asked me how was the show, I would have literally said the boys played well. That's how like all thanks to Allah. Boys played really well.
I have I did a whole tour of own, like for some personal reason. At the last minute on Saturday, I booked a flight to go to Pune, and I was flying on Saturday early morning 4 o'clock.
Oh, you don't want to talk about why you went?
Yeah, no.
Because that guy will know.
Yeah, no.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, personal reasons.
Yeah, fine, all right.
So
you took a flight on Saturday night.
Yeah, Saturday night, Sunday early morning 4 a.m. flight. So I left home at 2, drove myself to the airport, parked it in the airport parking. Very convenient. I love it. I know you don't like it, but
no, I don't mind it.
Yeah.
I just do it in human hours,
like
human timings. 2 a.m. I get there's no traffic. I totally understand. But driving alone to the airport, leaving the car there, then taking.
Hey, on the way I was listening to Brian Regan. On the way back I was listening to Louis. Boom.
Okay. You know what, I continue.
Yeah. No, so I had a 4 a.m. flight, so I left home at 2. So that night I couldn't
It's just
sleep.
so physically excruciating.
Very excruciating. And to top it all, Saturday was also very tiring for us because we ambitiously went for a trek to Mahakali Durga, which is near Dodbellapur.
You Kavya.
Me, Kavya, the sisters, and Sanket joined.
Oh.
Yeah. So the 5 of us went early morning, 5 a.m. we woke up and we left at like 6:30, 7:30.
Wow, what is this religious things and all you're doing, bro? All of a sudden?
No, there's no religious thing. It's just a trek.
And at the end of the day, there's a temple, right?
Yeah, but the temple is non-existent, like almost. The whole point is...
It's like Nandi Hills. There is a temple, but nobody goes there.
Yeah, nobody goes there. People, even if they go there because, now that we are here, we'll go to the temple.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. True, got it.
Because it's not like Tirupati or something.
Understood. Okay.
There's a line of people or anything.
How was this view, though? The view from the...
Insane.
Very pretty?
The weather was beautiful.
Of course.
We reached there at 7:30. And we walked.
This is Saturday morning.
This is Saturday morning. So there is that Mahakali Durga railway station. You literally have to walk over the railway station, walk on the tracks a little bit, and go to the entry point. Beautifully organized. Karnataka Ecotourism website. You book a slot, and we weren't getting any slot. So we said, "Udhar jaake dekh lenge." Closed. Yeah, the door was closed. One forest officer was sitting. He's like, "It'll open on November 1st." We were like, "But we can't." Then he was like, कितना लोग है तुम लोग? Like 5. He said, give 200 per head. Give. Website में वैसे भी 450 है ना? तो 200 में दे दो. And it's heavily controlled. So they don't allow a lot of people so that there is no litter, no one damages it. So only like 100 people can trek in a day.
Got it.
Even when it's functional. So he opened the door. We went inside. He closed the gate behind us. The entire trek from here 2 hours up, nobody, just us in the entire forest.
Wow.
Yeah, it was very steep, not quite challenging. So I did the trek. We came down. Then we drove back home. In the afternoon, I pasted one biryani and slept for like 3 hours. And then whole night I tried to stay up.
That biryani poster trek is like...
Oh, beautiful. Yeah, that one time you feel like you earned it.
Or Nagarjuna?
No, Star Ambur.
Oh, Star. Oh my God.
That kind of day, bro. It's when you accomplish something.
Oh, bro. Yeah. Star biryani means you have to wear lungi to eat that biryani. You can't, you can't.
You need a tundi to keep rubbing your hands on the side.
You have to like that talapakatti mari, you have to tie it and then you have to sit and then have the Star Ambur. Yeah. Oh, Ambur biryani. Star Ambur is like that raw feel, bro.
Yeah, first you put like chaplam and sit and you eat.
Exactly.
But after the biryani is done,
one leg comes out like, Suna pana. You have to do all those noises and all. Star biryani, I get it, total feeling. So you did the trek, which was almost like 2 hours up and go, so 4 hours.
Yeah, 3.5. While coming down, it's
faster.
Steep.
No, I mean 3.5 hours, but coming back it'll be more excruciating because
the sun had come out a little bit.
Yeah, and also you're like walking down, so it's more tiring.
Yeah, more tiring. Toes hurt.
Yeah.
So then I came home, slept for a couple of hours, then spent the entire night trying to stay up, and then 2 a.m. I drove to the airport.
Oof.
And dude, 4 a.m. flights.
That's the problem with emergencies, no? They always come when you are like in your physically weak moment. When you're fresh as a bird, no emergencies.
There are so many weekends where I'm sitting at home thinking I don't have spots,
yeah.
I have nothing to do. Someone give me an emergency.
Nothing. But when they're like one day, like, you know what, I'm going on a trek, and now you're suddenly like, you know what? Yeah. So 2 a.m. you drove down to fucking airport.
First of all, it was a very ambitious round trip to do. Because I'm flying 4 a.m. from Bangalore to Pune. Then I'm going to go directly to my parents' house, spend a couple of hours with them, then go to my friend's house, do the thing, and then 4 or 5 hours of another thing. And then after that, I'll come home, hang out with my parents, eat a meal, and then go to the airport because I have a 12 p.m. midnight flight from Pune back to Bangalore. Same day, all of it. No sleep.
Wow.
And so I did all of that in the morning flights, dude. Just, you see the perfect combination of people who've stayed up all night and people who've woken up very early.
Yeah, you'll see those meme, the morning person and the night person. You'll see that meme in front of your life. You'll see that one guy just like grumpy, wearing a glasses in the night.
Yeah.
He doesn't want to show his red eyes. And then one people like, hey, take a photograph, no? Let's take a photograph.
You perfectly described it. There are some people who are by the smoking lounge saying, एक खरीद लेते ना यार अच्छा दिन चालू होएगा and the other people are like bro I just need a smoke because my head is
just bursting. Yeah, I know. There's always a mix of people who didn't plan their beers and a mix of people who didn't plan their coffee. It's just like too much.
Yeah, and especially in the morning, 4 a.m., the best food to eat is like idli or dosa.
Yeah.
So most people are gathered around that
and
idli
the airport
tiffin.
is also dull if you think about it.
Yeah, airport is dull. The airline staff, again, there are people who are starting the shift at the beginning of their 16-hour shift or at the end of their 16-hour shift.
Exactly. It's a very State Bank of India 4 p.m. vibe.
Yeah.
Shutter is at half.
Yes.
Shutter is at half.
It's actually the Saturday AM, 11:30 AM
Oh,
shift.
yeah.
Where people are like, the private company वालों को Saturday Sunday छुट्टी है. हम लोग को साला सिर्फ second Saturday छुट्टी है.
Exactly.
So that kind of trip, I
the vibe is like, when your ink pen leaks, that's the vibe that whole place has.
Yeah, ink pen, fountain pen.
Yeah, fountain pen. That's the vibe of a early morning flight because as comedians, we see that a lot because we go for the cheapest one.
Yeah.
And anything that will reduce the costing. So we take the most horrendous timings.
Yeah.
We take like money over comfort any day.
Yeah, and money over comfort is one thing. And if I'm flying out of and coming into Bangalore, I always prefer a late night or an early morning flight because I don't want to spend money on surge pricing. I don't want to...
Traffic. You don't want to get stuck in traffic.
Yeah, and the lines are huge at the airport. Morning, dude, ek to I have Digi-Yatra. You use Digi-Yatra,
you can just
right?
walk, scan and then walk in.
Yeah, you just stand in front of that thing. It's scanned. I went in and no one-day trip, so no luggage to check in.
Yeah.
Only backpack. From the time I reached the beginning of the airport, the gate.
The gate, it would be like 30 minutes.
To my gate 6 minutes.
6 minutes you read. No, security also there was nobody.
Because security also has a Digi-Yatra line.
Oh.
Yeah, not many people have Digi-Yatra.
That is true. That is true. Yeah.
You should take it. The best part is when there is Digi-Yatra, so it's...
But it's actually true. The Digi-Yatra, the problem is like it's because last time I went, I didn't have Digi-Yatra. So I went in and I like, there's no queue there. And then I thought, like, just scanner, right? And I scanned, they're like, fuck off.
Yeah.
Then the other people, tell me this is true or not. When you go with Digi-Yatra and you don't go with Digi-Yatra.
Yeah.
The guys who help you, with the counter.
Yeah.
They look at you like you're an unpad gawar.
Yeah, and
They look at you like you're uneducated. Go with your ID card in that line.
that is their favorite thing. Why do you think it pays less? It's a very difficult job to do.
Yeah.
It's very boring. Why are they doing it? They get to be like, look at this dude.
Yeah, this idiot thought he'll come in this line.
You know
Go
what?
stand.
He's starting in the line. I won't tell him now.
Yeah, let him come there.
Yeah. Come to me.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. And
So-
then you come close by and then they're like, Did you atra? Nahin. And you can almost see the smile
Smirk, they're like,
This is beginning of the style.
They go like that line.
Yeah, and how to use least body movements
Yes.
to tell you which direction
Yeah,
to go in.
wait, suddenly everyone is Irfan Khan.
क्या भी? चक्कर क्या भी है?
All with eyes.
Yeah.
Everyone with eyes. But it's true that because you went to Terminal 2 or 1?
One.
One, yeah. Terminal 2 you should go, bro. That'll take you definitely more time because it's too big.
Yeah, I mean,
You
the
just
walk
end up
itself,
walking itself
yeah.
is too big. So, but Terminal 2 is beautiful.
I like Terminal 1 for simple reason. From the gate, luggage terminal to outside.
Very compact.
Very compact.
Very Bangalore.
Yeah, it's more wide than it is long.
Exactly, yeah.
So that way, there are many places to exit and enter from.
Yes.
But after you enter, it's very less. Bombay airport, dude, you can lose weight
Yeah.
by the time you come back.
True, Bombay
Yeah.
Airport also very long.
And the worst is, you come out of the Bombay airport and the Terminal 2 entire walk, it's like a kilometer walk.
Yeah.
And in the
And all the buggies are like old people sit like and all the young people are like, fine, you go, we'll walk
and you know
down.
that moving
Yeah,
belt, that doesn't work sometimes.
Yeah, and also that is taken by all the romantic couples who are like fucking around and playing in that.
Who are doing that moonwalk gag
everything.
and all that.
So you're just like, you know what, I'll rather walk as close to the wall.
Huh.
That Mumbai, I've seen it, people, all the guys who walk instead of walking on that moving thing,
Yeah.
all of them look like I don't want to interact with anyone.
Yeah, they all have white wired earphones
Yeah.
on. Pocket, hand mein pocket.
Hoodie, even
Yeah.
though it's so hot outside,
Yeah.
it's like centralized AC, they're wearing a hoodie, they're walking. I don't want to talk to anyone.
Yeah.
I
that's
will
me.
rather walk.
That's me.
Yeah, it's me too. I just don't want to talk
Yeah.
to anyone. I would want as much alone time because I hate everyone
Yeah. Yeah.
who's walking on that shit.
Yeah, because for me, tell me if you think this is true. If you're taking that walking conveyor belt thing, then if you're not planning on walking on top of the moving thing,
Yes.
you just want to stand and
Yeah.
take romantic poses, then fucking stand on one side.
Yes, nobody does that, right?
Yeah, just you.
And India is a country where there's no courtesy.
No courtesy. And the one guy judged me. I was like, sir, excuse me.
They're like, जा रहे हैं भाई, इतनी
you know,
जल्दी में क्या हो?
He was like,
Yeah.
okay. I'm like, लौड़े यही करने का है. तू कोई ऐसा नहीं कर रहा है.
Yeah,
जो
exactly.
करने बोल रहा है वो तेरा काम है करने का.
I mean, like, dude, it pisses me off. That's why I would like, I'd rather not have any human interaction. Because the Bombay airport is, even Delhi though.
Yeah, Delhi
Delhi
airport
also, you have to
like
like, from the gate till the Terminal 3 entry, it's so...
But Delhi airport, one good thing is, you know that the inside can't be as bad as the outside. Because the moment you come to that cab area,
Yeah.
it is chaotic.
Yeah.
It is not organized.
Yes.
And secondly, my prejudices, I think people from Delhi don't know how to follow rules.
Yes.
So, lot of people lined up there. And so anyway, Bombay airport, what I wanted to tell you about Bombay airport is that walk, you can see till infinity. It's a straight,
It's a straight
entrance.
walk. It's a straight.
So you can see every 10-15 meters bathroom.
Yes.
Right? Signals.
And also Delhi, sorry, finish the Bombay one, I'll tell you. Because below every Delhi one, they have written, how far is the next toilet?
Yeah.
In Delhi, they'll put like, there's a toilet.
Yeah.
Below that, the next toilet is 3 minutes walk.
Yeah.
And I'm like, why are you writing that?
Yeah.
Who greenlit that? Is like, the next toilet is 3 minutes. I will like, make up your mind. Otherwise,
Yeah.
3 minutes चलना है. ठीक है?
या तो एक काम कर इधर 1 कर ले 3
Oh.
मिनट में 2 कर ले.
Makes no sense, but they have written that the next toilet is 3 minute walk. And the most pissing off thing about the Delhi airport is the men's and the women's toilet. They have a human guy, like a guy wearing a sherwani, a photo like this, and they've written men. It's so poor guy, dude. That guy's a model.
I would prefer that instead of all these cryptic.
No, but just say men, or just put a
Him, her.
Yeah. You know what? Draw like a guy. Just draw a guy.
Yeah.
The old school. Just draw a girl with a skirt.
Just the stick figure, the
Stick figure,
outline.
that's
Yeah,
enough.
the skirt for the
Dude,
girl.
this is a
and-
full life-size photo of a man smiling.
Huh.
And I felt bad for him. I'm like, dude, that guy's a model, dude. I felt bad. And there's a girl also like wearing like a gagar, like this thing, gungat. And she like female. I'm like, yo. It's just...
The most confusing thing would be if you put a female model and say men's bathroom.
That's that would be tricky though.
Yeah.
I get it, but sorry, continue. So you went from here to Pune.
Yeah, I went to Pune and then
And I think I've not been to Pune airport. Pune airport is chill, right?
absolutely dog shit. So the
Oh,
thing
it's still
is,
dog shit.
so no, when I used to live in Pune, I grew up in Pune. So when I used to live in Pune, from that time to now, the airport is still run by the Indian Air Force. It is inside Indian Air Force
Got
campus.
it. Like Vizag.
Yeah, so you don't have flights in the afternoon,
After
either early
6 p.m.
morning or late night.
Yeah, after 6 p.m. there's no flights. Yeah.
But the problem is, the new airport is nowhere near to getting constructed because the government is like, bro, Bombay airport 2.5 घंटा दूर है. तो तुमको पुणे में एक अलग नया इंटरनेशनल एयरपोर्ट क्यों चाहिए? बॉम्बे में बना है ना इतना बड़ा. So
ये कैसा argument है? चूतिया argument.
है अभी. So Pune airport they expanded. But the thing is, my flight was from the old terminal thing.
Got it, understood.
Pune's
No, I'm just
population-
saying like give me an airport that is 24/7. I'm not saying give me an airport that's state of the art or like Bombay. Give me an airport that's 24/7. I can take a flight like, you know. It's if you think about it, Pune is also an IT city right now, right? There's so many tech parks.
So many people fly in, fly out all the time.
Yeah.
The only problem is the airport was built for the population of 1995.
Got it, understand.
And now it has quadrupled. The population is
exactly.
I saw my friends, they're like, I've not left my area in a month. We are leaving because you came. That's how scared they are of the traffic. It's worse than Bangalore.
Oh yeah, I've heard. But Pune traffic is very bad, I've heard.
And when I lived there, it was the city where you could go from one end of the city to the other end of the city at any time. You will not hesitate. You'll be like, हाँ ठीक है.
हाँ मतलब यार ज़्यादा 30 मिनट लगेगा 40 मिनट लगेगा
40 मिनट लगेगा maximum 40 minutes moving time I've never heard in Pune. Right? It's like 30 minutes.
No, that is how you see the death of a city, dude. When you see that chaotic, like Bangalore has that. जयनगर से किसी को बोलो Whitefield आएगा, वो बोले कि भाई वीडियो कॉल कर लेते हैं भाई.
वीडियो कॉल भी नहीं. अभी से दोस्ती कट
हाँ बस जो है तुम दुआओं में याद हो. I'll keep you in my prayers. There's no way because that's how you see the death of a city. Like people not willing to travel anywhere.
Yeah, like I only go to Indranagar
and Koramangala
for sports.
Yeah, exactly. We go.
Yeah, if given a chance, I wouldn't even go to Koramangala because that also is you have to pass through shit traffic.
Yeah, true. And dude, think about me. You to at least have a wife.
Yeah.
So when you go out to like party, you have to think about are these places women friendly?
Yeah.
I am a single dude. I can drink at Taskmack like bars and also if I don't have comedy as a career, I can go to bars which is like the closest bar from my house, which is like a local bar, is literally 600 meters away.
Dude, that's amazing.
Yeah, it's actually less than 600. I'm being like this thing. So you come out of my house lane, you take a left, there's a bar which they opened recently. So if I had if I had an IT job and I was single and I didn't give a fuck about my appearance, I'm like, you know what? I don't care. I don't want to get
I'm
late.
not gonna put on a jeans today.
Yeah, I don't want to care about my appearance or anything. Okay, I just want to chill.
Yeah.
Fuck it. I'll go to that bar and sit and drink and watch some IPL match or watch some test match. Come back, be the own that loserness.
Yeah. And now bars are the only places where there is no on-demand television.
Yes.
You're like, I'll watch whatever you play. Bro.
Yes, exactly. They're like,
आजकल Star Plus में ये भी आने लग गया क्या? You know that comment?
Yeah, actually, yes. Yeah, actually, if you go to bars only, they pay. You watch like Star Sports. Otherwise, it's like always like on an app. You're watching Netflix.
Sometimes I watch the ads. I'm like, oh, ये बंदा तो influencer नहीं ads में आने लग गया क्या?
Yes. We saw Nirmal like that on Redbus ad. I think I saw Nirmal.
Oh no,
He's doing the Redbus. I saw Ravi Gupta doing an ad with fucking Rohit Sharma and.
Biswa did an ad with Rohit Sharma.
Biswa also did. Now this guy Ravi Gupta also. Comedians are the new thing, bro. New best thing, I think. Comedians.
Yeah, because
I mean, not us comedians. We are not.
Comedians.
Something that they are doing that we are incapable of doing. Because I saw Ravi Gupta, okay, see, unless it was Rahul Dua or Harsh Gujral getting these things, I was like, okay, you know what? With all due respect, they look a little better than me in the sense they are fitter and all that. And then I saw Ravi Gupta get, I was like, okay, they're going for uglier guys.
Dude,
it's not just the looks.
Most ads, 90% of the ads, the target is funny. How to make it funny.
Yes.
And comedians can deliver quick lines and quirky things and like be like,
Yeah, I think they're pushing back the agenda of what the comedian was used to be. They're going back like, no, we're going back to Johnny Lever.
A little bit.
We want to push it back to slapstick.
Yeah, a little bit.
Like I saw Biswa wear like a Under Armour jersey. I'm like, hey, and then like a shorts and like a bandana.
And he's preparing like he's taking his pulse, he's taking his oxy.
Yeah, and then it's like, okay, calm down. You know what? In the photo, you look fitter than Rohit.
Yeah, actually, dude.
If you think about it, you look fitter than Rohit. So there's like, that's when the joke sells.
Yeah.
सर आपको एक नियॉन कलर का अंडर आर्मर का टी शर्ट पहना देंगे,
हाँ
1 किलोमीटर से आप दिख जाओगे,
वो अपने
और कैमरा ऐसे से जाएगा.
हाँ वो अपने घर के सामने नवरात्रि में जो डीजे आता है ना,
हाँ.
आपको उसका कैरेक्टर पकड़ना
है सर. हाँ बिल्कुल वही पकड़ना है सर. देर नॉर्मल बंदों की तरह बात नहीं करना सर.
हाँ, इट्स नॉट लाइक यू कैंट बी लाइक
जिससे आपका करियर बना है वो नहीं करना.
No, but if you actually do close enough to what your career is built on in an ad, then the people who liked you for doing stand-up lose a little bit of interest. You might as well target a completely new audience.
Not really, dude. I don't think so. Because the thing is, nobody has done it. And then lost it. Like, there's no data behind that. Nobody has been like, I am this guy on stand-up. I will do this. Can we do those ads? And then let's see where it goes.
I think the fans are just like, "Arey yaar, the guy I like is abhi TV mein aane lag gaya hai."
Exactly. Yeah. I think people want to champion someone who, because they cannot be someone.
Yeah, they're like, I'm rooting for you.
Yeah, exactly. They want that role is way more convenient than to step out and run behind.
Yeah.
But anyways, coming back to the story, I forgot.
Oh shit, yeah. So on the way back, I had a 12:30 p.m. flight, 12:30 a.m.
So you
flight.
do everything successfully. Like you reach in the morning, handle parents, handle friends, everything.
Yeah, I do everything.
And by the way, in this whole journey, your parents never shat on the plan.
No, my parents were just like,
oh, this is very you.
Yeah, they're like, my parents are like, "ठीक है, we understand. You could have stayed and gone next day, no."
Yeah,
but
why
like,
didn't you stay and come there?
I had work, dude. And I had work.
Why couldn't you just take your laptop and work from there?
If Kavya goes to office, who'll take care of the dog?
What about your sisters? Aren't they here?
They don't know how to walk the dog and shit. And it's raining. I didn't want to. I would rather be home, dude. I'll be full tired, but I want to be home now. Because in my parents' house, then I have to deal with the entire thing.Ey'll be like, so this house, we have buyers. I'm like, no, please. Don't talk to me. Then they'll be like, the gaadi ka fitness certificate. My dad, in this trip also, my dad was like, ये योनो का password भूल गया, reset करके दे मेरे को bank.
Of course. Yeah. Indian parents always.
So I was happy. I'm happy because I spent the entire day alone. The trip was alone. I enjoy traveling alone. So on the way back, the problem is midnight flight, and now, like I said, afternoon there are no flights.
Yeah.
So there is a fuck tons of flights that are scheduled after 10 p.m. and close the airport by 2 a.m. type.
Oh god.
So there are like 15-20 planes taking off at that time.
And how many gates does Pune has?
I mean, the number you're counting, or do you want to gate पे लिखा हुआ number चाहिए या actually में कितना number? 10, 12?
10, 12 is not a bad number.
Yeah. Okay. So the first of all, I go Digi Yatra line. I'm like, hey, I have Digi Yatra. I've shared this. I have the app. Let me go to the scanning counter. So I went to the scanning station. There is a yellow thing. It says step here and look into the camera. The camera says go to the counter and get a parking ticket like printout slip, which is a QR code which you can use at the Digi Yatra counter.
So basically just...
Yeah, so like, you know the kiosk where you print your boarding ticket and boarding tag? It's the same process, but for Digi Yatra, you're printing a small chit.
So basically, oh god, it's the same thing you're doing all over again.
Yeah, and once
look who's the loser now.
Yeah.
You thought you won, no?
still faster than showing the guy the ID.
Okay? Got it.
Then you go inside.
No, because the ID thing is just like you give him the card and he's like...
Yeah, chashma utaro.
And he always does this double check like now second time the image is...
Yeah,
when you try to scan something, like, no, keep it properly and then it scans correctly.
Yeah, they look at it like spot the 6 differences.
Like, exactly. And always that CRPF, CISF Jawan always like, why have they given you a gun? If you're going to look at my ID card like this, why have they given you a gun?
Some CISF guys put that tiny like thin glasses in there. They do this. I'm like, yeah, you're not spotting anything.
Dude, imagine this guy going for a gun and like, oh, this is a terrorist. Are you really like...
The sniper glasses has -2 power. The viewfinder. First the viewfinder has read the bottom line.
I'm thinking like, imagine he has a sniper gun. He's like... can't see. All those problems there. I'm just like, couldn't agree. So yeah, so you can't go through that. But yeah, Digi Yatra is still faster. And you have no luggage, so that way it's good. This is directly go to the security check. You
go inside the security check line. There are only 3 counters that are functioning. The conveyor belts for the scanning.
Got it.
You know when you'll reach level 95 on Snake, that Nokia game?
Oh yeah, you have nothing. Is it?
You have that cross. That's the line. Okay, so the person standing next to you on the right side facing the opposite direction is 100 people ahead of you.
Oh.
So you go
yeah,
like
yeah,
this.
I know what you're talking about. I know exactly.
You turn.
Yeah.
And you go there.
It's exactly like that snake thing.
Yeah.
It's like you have no idea when your turn is gonna come.
Yeah, and sometimes you don't know if you're touching the tail or you're going in a new direction.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. There are 3 people who stood in the line and they were standing in the line with me. 2 parallel lines going. One snake is going this direction, one snake is going in that direction. And after 1 hour, eventually after 1 hour of waiting, when I'm at the point where my tray can go in, I'm still at the same point where I started.
Yeah,
pretty
of course,
much.
exactly.
Yeah.
You just went like, displacement was very less.
Yeah,
distance was huge.
Yeah. Hey.
Back to the roots.
Yeah, work done was very less.
Back to
force
roots.
applied was a lot. So I reached there. The guys who stood in the line with me, I didn't have the heart to tell him ki, sir, aap progress se piche chale gaye ho. Like, all the progress you made, you fucked up. Because
Why? What did you do?
They got greedy and stood in another line thinking it's short. That's the beginning of another curve line.
Oh.
Yeah, and
but don't lie, you were happy, right?
I was very happy. Dude,
you
inside
love
I
it
was
when
like,
people think they're acting smart and then they get caught in that.
And Pune doesn't even have, dude, the trays
Yeah,
are milk carts, dude. They're milk carts. What is that size? 15-inch laptop doesn't fit inside.
It's the same tray they used to give glass of water, and like that's how the trays
in the government offices, you know that all water glasses are kept in the conference room with the perforated curtain on top.
Oh my God, so accurate.
Yeah, that is the cart. It's blue color cart and
dude, you know what, the trays in Shanti Sagar that take the use plates are bigger.
I'll tell you which one it is, what cart it is. You know at Darshini's where after you eat the dosa, there are some places to keep the plate downstairs. That tray.
Yeah, that's
which
a
the busboy picks it up and takes it.
It's a very small tray compared to at the international airport of Bangalore or Bombay, the trays they give you.
Yeah, those are the new trays.
Those
Yeah,
are
you can put
big
a baby inside.
Yeah, exactly.
You're scared. This. Quick.
Yeah.
It's like a pram.
It's a proper big tray, that one. But this one, they're like the tiny ones. They're like, no, we still think minimalizing is true.
Dude,
and these airports, we ended up using like 3-4 of these trays because we had like one for the bag.
Yeah.
And then they're like leather shoes, belt. And then you're like using like 3 trays.
I'll tell you a simple design flaw. In these airports, Bombay, Bangalore, you're saying, right? Those giant carts, they stack up.
Yeah.
One goes inside the other.
Yes.
This stacks up. This doesn't go inside the other. This goes on top of the other. So I'm carrying 3 trays like this.
Jesus.
Oh
my God.
Yeah, I reached there. There is the CISF guy.
So you went with your laptop as well?
No, not laptop.
Oh, thank God.
Like I had charger.
That
this
is the
thing.
usual. Charge.
But you can't keep anything else in a tray that has only electronics. So the liquids, the deodorant you're carrying, that's a separate tray.
Yes.
And then one tray for the bag itself.
Yes.
So all of this, and there is.
And thank God you're wearing sneakers, so that way they didn't ask you to remove the shoes.
Yeah. But some people I saw in front of me, that guy asked him to remove the sneakers and put it back inside also. And every motherfucker who gets the chance, like who gets picked to remove the shoes, never changed his socks in the last 6 months. I don't know how they manage it. The CSF guy is like, the beard is not trimmed. There is dal on his shirt. This guy definitely doesn't wash his socks.
I think that's how they give the employee of the month. Most number of stinky stocks identified.
Most number of young men shamed.
Yeah, and they have the most Haryanvi name ever of these CISF soldiers. Yeah. They're like the employee of the month, Captain Virendra Sinha.
Yeah, Maninder Singh.
Yeah, somewhere one of the most Haryanvi name you'll ever notice. And then they take that, and then that's true though. Yeah. But I've never been asked to remove my shoes, but thankfully because we always wear sneakers.
Yeah, me neither.
Leather shoes too, I've never worn.
You won't believe this thing, what do you call the conveyor belt for the X-ray machine. So one guy sits right when
because he's the one with the button who can forward and back it to see read it.
Correct. Yeah. So he's sitting there. On the right, there is another guy who's sitting, whose job is to.
He has to do this.
He has to push. You know what he's sitting on top of? 5 of those carts stacked up. The trays stacked up.
Talk about how much less effort they can put.
And these are guys who are keeping our airport safe. Dude, give them a fucking chair, dude.
Yeah.
Poor thing.
True. It sucks.
Do you think CSF guys goes home and his wife is like, hey honey, and he's like...
I laughed at the joke when he said a CSF soldier says, hey honey. That is more funny.
His wife.
That's not wife is saying, hey honey. No, that's not happening.
Whatever. She's like,
Purush? What are the words coming out of a CISF Jawan's wife?
आ गए
आप? अरे बोला था ना मौजे चेक करने के लिए.
बाबू घर आ गए.
हाँ, something like that. क्या इस महीने भी नहीं मिला Employee of the Month?
ये मनिंदर क्या करता है जो तुम नहीं कर पा
It's like now the Chuck the Scene promotion के लिए जो वो कर सकता है मैं भी कर सकती हूँ.
Dude, the TVs have Employee of the Month, Scanner of the Month, Shitter of the Month. All of these things are there. The TVs which are supposed to say if the flight is boarding or security, they are not working. It says
of course.
AV input not ready on the screen.
Oh man, yeah, dude. Actually, if you think about it, I've been since we started taking Bangalore airport or Mumbai airport, we make fun of these two tier or like 3 tier cities.
Bangalore airport feels like you feel like foreign aa gaya main.
Haan.
Yeah.
Especially T2, dude. T2, you feel you're on another planet.
T2 is very similar to the Singapore Changi airport.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Because trees,
I mean, that was the theme. Yeah, I get it. I told you, right? I went to T2 airport. I was sitting at the gate, one bird.
Inside
birds, the airport. I was like, oh, it's fucking friendly for birds. Like environment friendly. They've achieved next level.
Wait till one of the news anchors, the what do you call night primetime news channels are like Modi ji ki sarkar ne in birds ke andar camera rakha hai.
Of course, for sure. If 2,000 rupees note can have chips, birds can have camera, bro.
Zameen ke 400 meter ke andar bhi kaad do to pata chal jata hai.
Anyone who has like watched Endiran 2.0,
yeah.
Like say birds to kuch bhi kar sakte hain, bro.
Biggest crime in that movie was though Akshay Kumar's ears as the bird.
Oh my god, yeah.
Yeah.
That one was crazy. Bro, that movie, there are a lot of big errors.
Yeah.
That was not the only thing. The fact that Rajinikanth wanted to romance Amy Jackson.
Yeah.
That hurt me more.
Where do you even get the heart, dude?
Yeah, that hurt me more. Like, how? Like, dude, come on.
Well.
We forgave you for Aishwarya Rai. But you know what? Respect the cockiness. He's like, I'm a 70-year-old guy and I'm going to romance the chick you jerk off to.
Yeah. And you will still come to watch me.
Yes. No, and you know what? 500 rupees ticket.
The biggest crime in the movie was though Rajinikanth is younger than the character Akshay Kumar plays in the movie.
Yes. Yeah. Oh my god.
Because he's like एक हुआ करते थे. मतलब हुआ करते थे क्या तेरे बच्चे के उम्र का है वो.
Exactly. Oh yeah, that is a stat that hurts.
Yeah.
But him bigger thing is Linga, where he romanced Sonakshi Sinha. Because Sonakshi Sinha is Shatrughan Sinha's daughter.
Right.
They both are colleagues.
Yeah.
They both are very good friends. Like
Shatrughan Sinha and Rajinikanth have acted in a couple of movies
together.
Like
friends they've acted, and then they're like, yo, you know what? I'm gonna romance your daughter, huh? How do you feel about that?
Khamosh.
Yeah. I mean, that way I would respect Ranjit, dude. Because Ranjit, the director, because he finally showed Rajinikanth that being old is also cool.
Yeah.
You don't have to play young.
Be a cool old man.
Yeah, you can be an old man also, and that will be very cool.
Do what Bachchan did.
Yes. So like Kabali and Kala. Kabali was the first movie where he acted his age, and it became good. People still whistled when he came on screen, and Kala kind of reinforced.
Correct.
You can be an old guy and still be cool. You can have a family. You can have grandkids.
That is why he was a grandfather in Jailer.
See, that's what, that movie reinforced. He told Rajni that you can be an old guy. Don't worry, you'll still be cool. Because until then, even Shankar is like, no, we will do CGI, sir.
Yeah.
We will use everything that the planet has to offer to make you look young.
Yeah.
But that's why I respect Ranjit. Ranjit actually reinforced the idea. Like he taught them like.
No director has made Rajinikanth look as bad as Shankar did in Endiran as him as Chitti.
No, I would say Linga.
Oh, I haven't seen Linga.
Even I have not seen, but I've seen scenes of it. He romances Anushka in that, bro.
Anushka Shetty.
Anushka Shetty. And she is like this tall, gorgeous lady, and this guy looks so. Oh, it's damn bad. But yeah, that's the thing. Like, but no, I wouldn't say like any movie that I've seen where Rajinikanth looks the best for me in recent is Kala. Kala, he looks very good. Is that like black t-shirt, black veshti, and that beard? He comes out, looks very good.
Kala is that Bombay Dharavi. I liked the movie. It wasn't bad.
It was a good movie. But second half is shit. First
half was very good.
First half was very good. The tension building is very good. Nana Patekar fucking what an actor.
The interrogation scene where they take him to the
police station.
Oh,
that scene is good. Intermission scene is very good.
Yeah, very nice.
Where Nana Patekar comes to Dharavi is like, ये छोड़ दो. अब धारावी को अपने ख्यालों में रखना क्योंकि अब से धारावी मेरा है. And he says that and he leaves. And Rajinikanth gets up, is like, I didn't ask you to leave, no.
And
he's like, what? See, when you come into Dharavi, you can come without permission. But when you have to leave, you need my permission. And Nana Patekar laughs like, do you know who I am? And then he cannot leave Dharavi. He gets all the forces, he's just stuck inside. So people inside like, what are you looking? You know how to go. Go ask him and then leave. That is the only best scene because it has no fight. Nobody's flying. Nobody
it's just good old fashioned intimidation.
It's full like cool muscle power. Show it to us. Very nicely written. So that's like one of my favorite scenes. And even that scene, so the music. Santosh Narayan has the music. Okay, it's full like deep music when Nana Patekar gets stuck and like full like the Jurassic Park intro music deep. But the moment he comes and like he asks Kala Set na Pola ma kya main ja sakta hu? And Nana Patekar is such a good actor. He asks that scared voice, na Kala Set na Pola ma, and then Rajni is facing the other way and he turns and it's a tracking shot and he is turning and the camera is tracking and there he brings the like that, like one beat. Very nicely written. Everything comes together, you know, and that scene looks nice. Very nicely. That's it. Again, went back to movies.
No, let me go back to the Pune thing, okay?
Sorry. So coming back to movies. Sorry.
I have never seen this guy, this CISF guy, his job, who's not sitting at the...
Oh, he's the guy who's moving.
Yeah, he's just...
Is he wearing gloves?
No, he's not wearing gloves. He, with a stick, he's like doing this, he's doing that. And belt, everything, he's like electronics, belt mat dalo. And once you wait till the thing tray starts moving, and then you go stand in the line, right? For the scanning, for your own body scanning. That happens in a different area. So whoever put the thing there is not there anymore. And this guy's like, this is the voice he's talking in, okay? He's like, ye belt kiska hai yaar?
Accurate Rabba, this thing.
He's like,
they're always like, everything comes off a big breath.
Ye belt kiska. I'm like, you're tired of sitting, motherfucker.
No, but they are tired because they're outnumbered. They're like short staffed.
They know that, I mean, I don't know why he gives a fuck also. Because the guy who's scanning is senior to him. He must be like, Are tera ko bola tha na, separate kar. And then he's transferring that yelling onto you. And this is 11:30 and there are a lot of old uncles who are like, Arey, hamara Jaipur ka flight jane wala hai yaar.
Oh my God.
And those are the people who are always putting the wrong things in the wrong place.
Of course, exactly.
So this guy is like, मेरे साथ ऐसा कैसा मैं टिकट लिया हूँ.
आप ऐसा नहीं कर सकते हमारे
साथ. बोला सर वॉच निकालने को ही बोल रहा ना सर. वॉच निकाल के डाल दो ना
सर वापस दे देंगे.
पहले वो निकालने बोला, उसने ये बोला था, इसने ये बोला, तुम ये करता है. That guy is like, सर आपको निकालना है तो निकालो, नहीं तो मत निकालो, या फिर आगे जाओ वो मना कर देगा, फिर पीछे आके निकाल दो.
देते हो वेरी लाइक नहीं सर आप जाइए, वो बोलेंगे वॉच निकालने के लिए, फिर वापस यहीं आना पड़ेगा,
तब निकाल लेना,
तब निकाल लेना, आपकी जो मर्जी. ऐसे नहीं बात कर सकते आप. ऐसे कैसे? ठीक है मैं निकालता हूं पर आपको अच्छे से बोलना है ना. सर और कितना अच्छे से बोलूं मैं.
That's just
they have so I don't give a fuck attitude.
They're like, do you know how many times
जा सकते उसके पास बंदूक है सर, आपको आना पड़ेगा वापस.
I do all this and I go to the gate, okay? Gate 9 is my gate. It says, I got a message from Indigo saying your flight to Bangalore moves from gate 9. And then this whole line, and 11:55 is my boarding, 11:55 p.m. 11:56 the boarding starts. I was like, oh, okay, not bad, on time. The boarding happens, zone 2, zone 3, zone 2, I'm in zone 1, I stand in the line. That's it, says, zone 1 passengers for Jaipur flight. Zone 1 passengers. I was like, Jaipura? But I was like, did the gate change? Because none of the TVs are working. And you know how the gate is? It's a old
village door.
.com companies. You know how .com companies were in the 99 and 80? The only place of work that had glass doors.
Yes.
Yeah. Or anti-terrorism squad doors in Hindi movies.
Which will break eventually.
Yeah, which will
shatter.
One day Sunil Shetty will come.
Shetty car will come out of that. I totally got it.
So that is the gate. So they're like, sir, we're running like 15 minutes late. Once the Bangalore boarding starts, we'll let you know. You please wait or stand here.
So Jaipur boarding has started. Bangalore has not even started.
Jaipur boarding gets over and they have to now close the gate.
Yes.
So close the gate, you know, in Bangalore, you press the button. That closing thing happens, right? Some electronic gadget thing. Here, they call the Indigo.
One guy is coming.
No, the Indigo guy from the counter calls someone on the walkie-talkie. Then a CISF guy comes, takes out a gucha of keys.
Wow.
Takes a except he's, instead of doing this, he's like,
oh my God, this is like,
the glass doors don't have the latch. So he's taking the two handles, putting a chain that you put in a train. Then he's putting
This
on
is like
Godrej.
that when you know the collector office like confiscates your property and they put that white cloth
And they put the
white cloth and that's how this thing is.
So he puts this thing and closes the lock. Now Bangalore flight has come. This guy's gone to drink tea. So now they called him and the other guy comes and boarding starts. He's like, oh yaar, bach gaye. Abhi bhi hai, boarding hai.
So one guy was late, you're saying?
Yeah. He stands on the line, in the line with us, and then eventually the boarding starts. He takes 5 minutes to find out the right key for that gate. Opens the gate opens. The guys who came late, they're thinking it's Jaipur flight. So they went to the counter and at that point they're like, sir, Jaipur flight to abhi Jaipur tak pahunch ke bhi kya hoga? Ab kahan the? He's like, then this guy is like, main security mein itna time laga raha tha, tumhara security ka line kaisa hai? Tum kya ye snake ka line kar rahe ho? All that he said. And
oh my god, you feel bad. You can feel bad.
I was feeling bad because these guys were going for some emergency. They are from Pune and they have to go to Jaipur at any cost right now. Ooh. And the next flight from Pune to Jaipur is at 10 a.m. next day.
Yeah.
And now they have to go all the way from Pune airport home and come back in 5 hours. And Indigo is like, sir, you checked into the airport. We gave like 15 last boarding calls.
Yeah.
You still didn't show up. He's like, no, someone from your airline should have come to the security gate and figured out all those people. You get a notification, right?
But yeah, they're not going to do that, right? That's the whole point. You see the boarding time of your fucking thing and you talk to the CRPF guys, mera boarding time hai please. And they always jump you up if your boarding is...
Apparently late. Someone said that no flight will take off. They know when you get scanned, they know that you're inside the airport. So they'll wait for you. And these guys, they're two middle-aged guys.
Shit.
Their ego was hurt.
Over.
Yeah, because all the ladies nearby, they were like, excuse me, if you're not boarding the flight, can you come to the side? He's like,
yeah, of course.
So, you know
but generally, that is the problem because the thing is like whenever I get late or anyone gets late, when the snake, you tell them, okay, my boarding has already started, can I go? And people let you go. They're like, okay, you're going
or
front.
You directly tell the CISF guy, my line tod raha hu, main ja raha hu. I've done that so many times.
Yeah, and they're like, no, please go. Yeah, aapka ho gaya. Sir, they shouted at you like, itna late kyun aa rahe ho? But it's a very fatherly scold.
No, like, but other passengers are like, hello boss, our flight is also there. You should have come on time. I'm like, I'm not going to talk to you. This is a disorganized airport. You shut the fuck up. I've said that to a couple of people, like uncles and all. So anyway, so I get to we get to this thing and now the line
is these guys have just gone back.
These guys are standing there and they're saying, I will not let the Bangalore flight board until you find a way for me to go to Jaipur tonight. So he's standing and holding up the line.
Okay.
And that guy's like, sir, आप Bangalore के flight में बैठ के तो जयपुर नहीं पहुंचोगे ना?
Of course, exactly. So, I mean, it's very funny. Sir, आपको पता है ना ये दोनों opposite direction में है.
So this guy is like, तुमको क्या लगता है हम लोग पैसे देके 10,000 का फ्लाइट लिया है मैंने. And that guy's like, sir आप Bangalore की फ्लाइट में बैठ के जयपुर तो नहीं जाओगे. And this guy's like, लेकिन ये नहीं चलेगा. I'm like, dude, decide.
Laugh or get angry.
Yeah.
Oh, so funny. So what, did they send him or not?
No, they then literally after those guys fought for 5
so
minutes.
By the way, when your boarding started and their last boarding got over, but still the flight would be, or the flight almost already took off.
Flight already took off because it's not the aero bridge thing. Gate is just to go inside. Then you go down and take the bus to go.
Exactly. So the bus would have taken them to the...
So there is no gap between one flight and the other flight boarding. Because the aircraft is not here.
Yes.
Right?
Got it. Understood.
So these guys, finally this guy fought for 5 minutes and after that both of them were like, यार
चलना चाय पीते हैं
चलना यार बहुत जोर से लगी है सुसु चलना अभी सुसु ही चले जाते हैं the bathroom. Then I boarded the flight.
That's why I like men, dude, because men can give up.
Yeah.
Women would have done some scene over there.
100%.
This is not a men and women thing, but I've generally seen women like women cannot accept defeat.
Yeah, I mean it's not even accepting defeat. It's just that I don't want to publicly accept defeat.
Yeah, exactly. Men can see the funny in it.
Yeah, because he cracked him up, no?
Yeah, exactly. Men can see the funny in it. They would be like, the thing was, only a man can be like, चलना यार सुसु करके आते हैं.
For a second when that guy said it, no, both the friends looked at each other and they're like, हाँ यार, Bangalore flight में बैठ के जयपुर तो नहीं जा सकते, right? बात तो सही कह रहा है.
This is like the thing, like झगड़े में अगर कुछ funny बोल देता ना, you like. You have to appreciate the humor in it. Oh man, but yeah, this airport. That's why I hate it, dude. It's so much. Like the same thing happened with us with Shatabdi.
Huh.
Like this catching a fucking journey.
Yeah.
It's because I am so paranoid about time. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm like I'm very that I can't do the last minute तक chill रहते हैं और फिर भी चल जाएंगे.
Yeah,
If I'm late and I see my paranoia starts building. Because now I feel like everything worse is gonna happen on the way.
Yeah, I would rather go 1 hour early and then kill
sit.
time.
Yeah, sit and repent at the fact you could have done this, you could have done this, or आधा घंटा late निकल सकता. I can do that.
No, I'm married. I'm happy with that piece.
No, that's what I'm saying. I can think like that because at the back of the end, like, bro, पहुंच गया.
It's
like, you know, the thing is, it's the whining kid who has had enough food. It's like, he's fine.
Yeah,
don't
he's
worry
fine.
about it.
Yeah, it's okay.
But it's the other way around. Like when I leave this Shatabdi, that's what I did. So we leave from Naveen's house, and his house is very from the.
It's hunger. It's craving. It's not hunger.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's craving. Exactly.
Yeah.
But the whole thing is Naveen's house. We leave. It's very far from the airport. Okay, so he books a cab till the nearest metro, and from metro directly
metro. Terminal. Right? Yeah.
No, we are taking a train. So directly to Chennai metro.
Oh, right.
Chennai
okay.
Central does metro.
Correct. Yeah.
So what we do is he's saying like we'll go to Alandur. Which is one main train station where like all the trains come and we can go from there, and then midway journey he changes his mind. He goes to the cab. He changes the location the cab to airport metro because that comes before than Alandur. He's like, we'll take the train. This train will go to Alandur and go.
Correct.
So I like, sounds like a smart journey. Okay, cool. But in airport metro, whatever the train that comes, that does not take the blue line. That takes the green line, which has like some 200 fucking stops.
Yeah.
The blue line has only like 7 or 8 and it'll go in 30 minutes.
Yeah.
So even though we board this airport flight at
But the green line also goes to station.
It goes, but it goes fucking, does a circle of Chennai.
Yeah. Got it.
So it's like every stop it stops. So we like, and we don't even know this. So from airport, Alandur is like 3 stops.
Right.
So it comes to Alandur and it's saying, in Google Maps, I'm saying it'll take the blue line. But Maps is showing you the closest. And it comes to fucking Alandur and then takes the green line. And I'm like, bro.
We may as well have,
But we didn't think. He was like, no, it'll take the blue line only. Don't worry. And then I'm like, bro, are you sure? But what we could have done is got down at Alandur, gone down, taken another train for blue line. But we didn't think. Because we still felt we had time. So this is 5:25 is the train. 4:50 we are at Alandur. So we think like 40 minutes is there. 35 to 40. This one, every station starts. We reach Chennai Central at 5:21.
Fuck. And then you have to run.
5:25. It's a 1 kilometer run.
Yeah.
And it's uphill also.
Correct.
It's like in the basement. So you have to fucking run so far. I just like before metro comes, Chennai Central comes, I put on my pullover, zip up. I'm like, I don't know you. I will see you on the train if you make it.
Yeah.
Okay. I am not looking back because I know Naveen, you're not a good runner.
Yeah.
I will run.
Thanks for your in-laws' food.
Thanks hospitality.
Yeah.
But now if you board the train, I'll see you there. Otherwise, I will see you tomorrow in Bangalore. Okay, figure it out. He is already making plans. He's like, fuck it, if we miss the train, we'll watch Vete and we'll have a couple of beers and then take the night bus and reach in the morning.
Yeah.
I'm like, what are you saying?
No fucking way. Yeah.
I'm like, I'm not even thinking like that. I'm thinking like, we're catching the train. 5:21, I get off, fucking I zip. I don't even like look back. I'm running so fast. People are like, whoa, who's this guy?
Yeah.
And you know, I'm not even taking the escalator. I'm taking stairs because like 2 steps fucking I'm running.
Yeah.
I reach, I just look back. Naveen is not even there. I'm like, fuck this shit. I run, okay. Fucking 5:30 p.m. Chennai Central. Imagine the crowd. Like okay, zooping, boop. Finally reach. I see the train. I'm like, one guy is running. Bega varo, like in Tamil is saying, sorry. Seekram vaanga, enna pannittirukeenga. And then I stand, I look back, I'm like, where the fuck is this guy? I'm just looking back, and then there was another lady on the same metro. She also comes. 2 minutes later, she's also there. I'm like, where the fuck is this guy? Thankfully, I kept calling him again and again, okay? And there's a police, she's coming and standing there like, ஏறுங்க உள்ளாரங்க, time ஆகுது இல்லங்க என் friend வரணுங்க, time ஆயிட்டு இருக்கு, எடுக்க போறாங்க train. And there's a TTR standing next to me like, பரவாயில்லப்பா. And you know,
பரவாயில்லப்பா for what? Like we will wait or let him
எடுக்கலையே இன்னும். I'm like, டேய் ஒரு ஜர்க்கான train எடுத்துறீங்கடா நீங்க. I'm waiting like, when is the jerk gonna come? And then I call him, fourth call.
No way to talk about Naveen like that. That jerk is on his way.
So fourth call I call him, he picks up and he's like, I've reached. And I'm like, where are you? I'm in my compartment. I'm like, thank God. Because I was waiting at the beginning. So once he got in, I just got the call. I got into the train. I was a waiter. I was like, burping. I was a North Indian guy, waiter. I mean, the helper, this thing crew.
The attendant.
I was like, bhaiya, C5 kidhar hai? And he looked at me. He's like, sir, आराम से जाओ 6 bogie के बाद आएगा. I was like, thanks yaar. हाँ जाओ sir. And then I walk 6 bogies. I stand there. I go listen. I'm like, where the fuck were you? No, I took the other route. I'm like, okay. Sat down and then we came in the train. But dude, I literally in 2-3 minutes I reached.
Yeah, that is amazing.
The way I zooped, I was like, I don't give a fuck. I'm not missing this train.
Yeah, I've done many such. But honestly, I have days. Some days I'd be like, no, I'm getting on this train. Or on some days I'd be like, hey bro.
Yeah, of course.
There's no reason to run.
Of course. I totally agree. There are always days where you're like, I'm too tired. I don't want to do this. But sometimes you're like, no, I'm not. And also it's the video rush, bro. You record it.
Yeah, the adrenaline. You want the disc to be given to the editor.
Exactly. And also you know that Chennai, bad weather, storm alert is there.
Oh.
You want to leave.
Yeah. There are at least last 7 years, at least 6 times I've been almost stuck in Chennai.
Yeah.
And I'm like, no, I'm changing my flight today and I'm going.
Yes.
Yeah.
I want to leave the city so that, dude, I don't want to get stuck in that whole rain problem. So when I reached, I'm like, it's just like I entered the train. I was so comfortable. I was like, just like, fuck this shit, dude.
Yeah.
And I was worried also, like, I ate so much. I was worried I'll like fart on the way and all.
Yeah. But do it, dude. And the running must have helped. It digested things.
Yeah. It digested. I like came and I burped. Dude, that's the thing. You have so much food in your tummy. You know, like it's full, like you can imagine like a water bag, just the food just moving in there. And in Shatabdi, you just sit, you don't do anything, and it's AC, weather is good, you don't move. And I mean, my chest started hurting. I was like, around like 2 hours into the journey, I was like, my chest started hurting. I'm like, oh, what the fuck is this? I go to the restroom, I pee. While peeing 1 30-second fart, dude. Oh, big gas fart. I farted like it was the end of the world. And it's just like, it's not even like, it's getting over. It's just like, and I felt.
It's like a Bansali movie. You don't know when it will get over.
I was running like Aishwarya only. Oh, that's how I was running. And the way I farted, I came out of the toilet, I'm like, pretty good. It's like, have you seen that scene in Louis where his sister gets contractions?
Yeah.
They think that she's having a baby.
Yeah.
And they panic fully and they take her to the hospital and then the doctor's like, shut up!
Yeah.
What is wrong with you? And then they push her to the ER and then she goes like, 1 10-second fart she lets out. They're like, I'm alright, we can go home. It was the same scene. Oh, it was beautiful. That fart was insane.
So for me, same thing happened to me, but not while rushing. It was a relaxed, I landed in Bangalore, that sort of thing. But I had a D, I was like 12:30, dude, I have not slept in 48 hours. I am exhausted beyond, I'm surviving on coffee. And I was like, let me see my ticket. And I'm a cheap fuck, so I didn't pay for extra ticket. I said auto assign. Luckily, I got a D seat, which is an aisle seat. I was like, okay, fine.
So one side to milega armrest.
Nicely, I'll sleep. The guy who sits in the middle seat, I go
Fat
board
fuck.
first. Not fat fuck, asshole. He came with a neck pillow. I'm in like 7D, 27D or something. And he's at row 24. From there, he threw his neck pillow like you throw those rings on the toys in the exhibition. He threw it like that. This thing came flying and that flap almost hit me. I'm like, what the fuck is happening, dude? Then he asked me to get up. And obviously, because he has to go in the middle seat.
Yeah, I get that. But what the fuck? Who throws?
I do.
Like what if someone is going to come and take your seat over?
Just the beginning. Okay. Then he threw it and then he made me move. And then he's like, "Ye bag kiska hai?" I was like, "Yeah, mera hai." And it was all the food that my sisters wanted from Pune. So I was like, "Mera hai." He's like, "Isko hatao." मैं बोला, "क्यों हटाऊं यार? Why will I move it?" He's like, "मेरा बैग यहाँ पे जाना चाहिए." मैं बोला, "इधर भी तो है जगह, लेकिन वो रो 26 का जगह है." मैं बोला, "तो लौड़े तो क्या? तो 27 से उठ के 26 के थ्रू ही जाएगा ना one पे? Can't you just pick it up?" I didn't understand. Then he sits down. Before he sits down, he parks all of his things on my seat. Okay, he parks his headphones. He puts his.
How old is this guy?
Late 30s, early 40s.
Early 40s.
But
Well dressed, bald.
Balding, paunch
Wearing-
coming out, wearing formal shirt, jeans pant,
Formal shirt tucked in.
formal shirt tucked in, belt buckle huge.
Ah.
Exactly, 90s fashion.
Glasses?
You can, last two meals, you can see that he has rubbed the hands on his jeans. Took one burp, bro. Couple of kids died on
my
the
God.
plane. Horrendous. Okay, and you know those, C++, if you've done even one line of coding in your life, when you declare variables, how the two brackets come, that's how his hands were, dude.
Oh my God,
Yeah.
got it, yeah.
Yeah,
he's not even this.
No,
He's just this.
He's
both
man
is-
spreading his arms.
Got it,
Okay,
understood.
and I usually am polite, but I'm fucking tired.
Yeah.
So I just knock his hand off. No shame, no acknowledgement, not even looking at me. He takes his arm and knocks it back, dude. And I'm like, dude, मैं बोला, sir, क्या हो रहा है, sir? क्या हो
Oh,
क्या
you
रहा है?
asked क्या हो रहा है?
Yeah. Right when I said क्या हो रहा है, he took his headphones and put it in his ears and said, "Hi, Ram."
Oh man.
The yawn started.
This is like every introvert guy's nightmare.
Yeah.
Every guy who just wants to be left alone. It's just like, I don't want to deal with anything. Leave me the fuck alone. And you get this.
Then
This asshole just sent to you by God. Like, yeah, now deal with that.
deal with this on
know?
the day when you've already
Yeah,
spent.
you're like, you know what? You're just like, you're looking at God, you're looking at your luck, just be helpful for the next 1.5 hours.
Yeah, no.
So I can, because if you think about it, this 1.5 hours is the only one, like, human communication.
Correct.
After this, you're on your own again and you don't have to deal with anyone.
Yeah,
But
and that too, I'm even more because I've parked my car. I'm like, I don't have to interact with anyone. Yeah.
So all you're looking is like, just this 1.5 hours, just be with me, no? Just
In
give me
fact-
someone who's polite.
In fact, right before the aircraft, the last time they checked the ticket, after that, I turn off my socializing processor.
Yes.
Right, I'm like, done. Now I don't have to talk to anyone.
Talk to anyone, I don't have to process anything.
Yeah, and this fucker, then after that, all of this happened. His yawn started with hi, like that Joel's joke. Exactly, like I'm hungry. We don't
Yes.
say that, right? But when you're like I'm tired.
Yeah, I'm tired.
So he does that, and the yawn starts with Hi Ram. It ends with a horror movie door squeaking. You know,
Okay.
it's like Hi Ram. Dude, no shame whatsoever. And the guy next to him, who's on the window seat, he is having a major plan on how to loan collection. How to get the money back from this party. So there he's strategizing in Marathi. He's telling that guy, like, apne kaam karo, aadhi phone
He's on the
karo."
phone.
Yeah, he's on the phone. Like, he's making plans with his friends. You go ask him for the money first. Let me tell me what he says. All of this is happening.
Oh my God.
That's when this guy takes off, starts pulling out his lace. Dude, that smell, I wouldn't wish it on the worst enemy, dude. He clearly has come to Pune airport from some other town.
Oh my
So
God.
he's been traveling in a car somewhere the entire time for sure.
Ah.
And he also probably did a day trip because he only had one bag.
Ah.
So that entire day trip, he has not opened his shoes.
Oh my God.
You can clearly tell.
Jesus.
So he sat down and
gas chambers, bro.
after a time, after a little while, I kind of gave up and adjusted my
Yeah,
hand
because
like
you just
this.
want to be like, I don't want to deal
I
with
just
this.
want to pass out, right?
Yeah.
And I could sense that he.
Do you
is-
do this? I do this sometimes. Was the plane jam packed?
It was jam packed.
Oh shit. Normally, sometimes 1 or 2 seats will be empty, and I just go sit somewhere else.
While this is happening, dude, there is a group of 15, 20 aunties who are all in like sari and talking loudly in Kannada, and they're just like, chips packet, illi kodo. Like, dude, 1 hour flight, dude. It's 1 o'clock in the morning. Can
Yeah,
you just calm
shut
down
up,
and
yeah.
sit down? So, and they are trying to exchange seats. They're like, you sit in 33, I will sit in 22, and this is happening right here.
Oh my God.
Yeah, and Auntie sweat stain is right here.
Oh my God.
Right? From a red blouse, I can see the dark maroon red. And all of this is
This
happening.
is painful, bro.
And the guy next to me.
This is like you're reciting my worst nightmare.
Yeah, and the guy, mine also. The guy next to me is, you can.
No, mine's a nightmare. Yours reality.
Yeah.
You lived
Came
it.
to- yeah,
Yeah,
I
your
lived it.
reality.
I don't know. It could have been a nightmare. I had not slept in a 48 hours.
Maybe you're hallucinating aunties. You're like, why? Like Arkham, you're in Arkham mental hospital. Oh, all my worst nightmares are coming true. Oh.
Scarecrow has sprayed
Yeah,
something
exactly.
on
They're
my
like,
face.
"Ah, Rachel, don't die.
Stay on, Rachel.
Yeah. Oh my God, that is so funny, man. But it's painful. Continue.
So then I could sense this guy's satisfaction, okay? He was like, I know how to navigate this world. That's the this thing he was having, and he was so cocky. His body language was so cocky. And he's a short guy, so he could like do a little bit of this. And I was like, fuck, dude, I have to sleep. And how will I sleep? This guy stinks. His sweat stink.
He's a fat pig.
Fat pig. The socks are stinking. Plus he's burping and he's making noises.
I'm pretty sure he's farting as well in the middle of this.
I'm sure
he's like, people will think it's my socks.
Yeah,
I might as well fart.
Maybe that's why he removed the shoes.
Yes.
Yeah, to cover. You know that.
Yes.
Like same thing he did.
I know.
So after this cocky.
It's like if I drop, like if I do Hiroshima, people won't notice in Nagasaki.
Yeah.
It's just like, yeah. It's more like that, yeah.
While this is happening, these aunties are fighting, okay?
Yeah.
And the heiress is like, ma'am, we have to take off. Can you please sit down? She's like, English barala nanage. So she's like, ma'am, aapko Hindi aati hai? She's like, Hindi barala nanage.
Yeah, fucking typical Kannada thing. They have to spin it over.
And
the thing is, I get it, okay? You know, have that language pride. I'm totally not against it. You should love something in your life.
Yeah.
If your husband doesn't love you, I totally understand that. You know, you're like, the language loves me.
Yeah.
You generally see people.
My language doesn't drink and beat me.
Yeah. Exactly. I totally get it. You know what? When you don't have anything and anyone else who loves you, you have to show your love somewhere else.
Yeah.
And the language is your thing. Okay, fine. You know what? I respect Kannada, all that shit. When you're being an asshole and she said, ma'am, sit down, that is not that much English.
No.
You just like, she called out your assholery.
Yeah, she's pointing. Ma'am, sit down. We have to take off.
Like exactly.
Doing all of that.
And dude, with all due respect, all air hostesses in the beginning are very sweet.
Yeah.
You know,
unless you piss them off. And one good thing, earlier air hostess would be in bad mood towards everyone because of couple of people.
Yes.
Now they do a good job. Like, hey, this guy's being decent.
Yes.
This guy's being an asshole.
Yeah. Now at least they have a filtering system.
So the air hostess is witnessing all this because she's not able to go behind because these aunties are not settling down.
Yeah.
And then,
where is your civic sense of fucking being in a room? Why are you behaving like this is your hall?
Yeah. Even in your hall, you should not behave like this.
No, in your house, you do whatever the fuck you want to do. I don't give a fuck. You know what? But you're in a public place.
Being in a large group empowers you to be a dick.
Yeah.
You're not as embarrassed anymore.
Fuck, man.
Right?
That's the thing. You don't understand that you have paid 5,000. So has he.
The thing is, she thinks the air hostess is putting her down in front of her friends.
Yes.
That's when she's like, hey, go fuck off, bitch.
Yeah.
So
what's your first thing? I don't understand English. Kannadali matadi. I'm like, don't fucking put down the language for your asshole. The language had nothing to do with your character.
She told you where to sit. She pointed.
Yeah.
You're just being an asshole.
And you know what? Even she could have told it in Chinese.
Yeah.
Everyone in the room would have understood.
And you know what is the protocol next. Nothing is left for us to do except you sit down
or
and
you know
we
what
take
the
off.
best thing? Accept it and tell it to me. This is my first flight.
Yeah.
You know, I finally found out poverty yesterday.
Yeah, but you're speaking in Kannada in Pune, so it's definitely at least your second flight.
Yeah. Yeah, it's at least your second flight or it was a very long bus journey.
Yeah. And it was my second flight that day.
Oh man.
Yeah, so I was already...
It's so annoying, you know, when people like this step onto the flight like with no fucking asshole.
But God rewarded me, bro.
Why?
Rewarded me because I put up with all this. Then these ladies go sit down in the emergency row. And now she has to give emergency instruction and get a verbal confirmation from you. That
yes,
you
exactly. Are you willing to do this? Yeah, all the stuff, yeah.
And they said no English, no Hindi. And the flight crew only knows English and Hindi.
So you get the emergency seat. Finally some respite.
Not only that.
This is like Rose coming onto the wooden cardboard.
Yeah. So the air hostess came to me. He's like, sir, would you be willing to sit in the Air Force? I was like, fuck yes. I actually said fuck yes.
Yeah.
And she laughed, smiled at me.
Of course.
And then she's like, madam, you have to come here. Then the lady went there, sat next to this
fat fuck.
I'm like, you deserve it.
Yeah.
Same lady. You deserve it. And you know where I was sitting? I was sitting right next to the emergency door. They keep 2 seats.
Yeah.
And the third seat row is empty.
You should have been like, you know what? Be poor in Kannada, bitch.
Yeah. So I sat in the one. This is the right behind the emergency door. So my door, now I have a window seat. And there is no seat in front of me.
Of
but
course.
The lady next to me has a seat in front of her.
Oh.
Yeah, the 2 followed by 3.
Yes.
That front row has 2 and next row has 3.
Yes.
So I'm sitting. Dude, I put my shoe up like padayappa.
Oh, what a respite of a story, bro. What a beautiful.
And the best part is that fat fuck looked at me. He's like,
yeah.
I was.
You should have wanted to like. That's a show.
I was looking at him the entire time. I was like, you turn around, motherfucker. You turn around.
Yes.
And that lady has no sense. So she's still wearing the handbag while she's sitting. And she's turning. It's like, and it's hitting him in the head. I'm like, you deserve it, dude. And the lady also deserves it because he's farting.
Yeah. Poetic. It's poetic justice.
The best thing is now the emergency.
This is Godzilla vs. Kong.
Yeah.
You saw Godzilla.
Emergency row has that tray where they keep the instructions.
Yes, yeah,
right?
I know that too.
Yeah.
Do that.
So the air hostess comes, picks it up from my side, and she's like, "Are you happy?" And she winked at me, dude.
Oh!
Yeah. Woo. Because she was standing right next to the row. Couple of times I saw her do this. Because she could smell this guy. Yeah.
Dude, Shatabdi had the same thing.
Yeah.
One guy let one out in that entire, because it's the evening train. That's the problem, right? People have that heavy lunch. Nobody has a decency to go to the bathroom and fart like I did. You know? One uncle was sitting right behind. I'm talking to Naveen. Okay, we're talking about how to improve our comedy career, how to go to the next stage of life. And then this fucker drops one Hiroshima there.
Noisy or not noisy?
Not at all noisy. The quietest fucking nuclear gas
ones.
leakage.
Yeah.
Like an Auschwitz gas chamber he created for 5 minutes. Dude, I swear to God, the samosas floated for like 2 minutes and then came back. I am not even. That part was toxic. Like you know those English movies where they show like biogas in green. That's how his fart was. Like one unbelievable. And you know what? 1 hour later he dropped another one. And people were so used to it, they just looked at him and they couldn't tell who it was. It was from that vicinity.
Yeah.
And you could see like people just like. I just hate that because that's the problem. With morning train, this problem doesn't happen.
Yeah. Morning trains. No, morning trains, the other problem that happens is people have acidity.
Yes.
So they're like clearing their throat and their...
I get that. And I see like people, you fucked up their sleep timing. So they're grumpy. They're grumpy. They're like, hey, can you move?
Lot of...
Exactly. That one. And like people getting woken up for food. They're like...
Yeah.
You see that. But evening, fucking everyone has had that heavy lunch because they don't plans.
Yeah.
Like same, like how I didn't plan. And they just come there and then say they become that human filth.
Yeah.
Like you know that this whole compartment is carrying a lot of shit.
Yeah.
You know that filth. That's what pisses me off.
Dude, every weekend you should travel to another city. I should travel to another city.
No, I'm good. I'm good.
So we can come and tell story, dude.
Yeah,
Great
man.
app.
Dude, I'm telling you know, like I want to become successful not because I want to take a chartered flight, just because I can take a flight alone. Yeah. It's not like I want a flight that shows luxury. If you give me the same Indigo flight with like alone, I'm still way more than happy.
Dude, but Indigo flights now, like, it's like a government school desk. The distance between two chairs.
Yeah, they are such ass. That's why they're making so much money. One thing they've caught it is we are on time, we are dirt cheap.
You know what? I appreciate it. That's all I want. I will bitch about it.
That's very Indian mentality because there was a video that I saw about it.
No, more than the cheap. I know you will take off. I know you will take off on time. I know you will leave the assholes behind.
Yes.
I like that.
Yeah, that's what they go. They're like, we are gonna be on time because now the new flights are very good. Tata's very
Air
comfortable.
India.
Sorry, Tata, it's Air India.
Air India, yeah.
Same. After Tata took them back,
Air
India flights are good. I took the last one, Air India flight I took, fucking beautiful.
Yeah.
And they have 3 sections: business, premium economy, and economy.
Yeah. I felt bad that Ratan Tata's hearse was not in a nano.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
What a time to bring up that 1 hour 22 minutes and you just hit me with that. Bastard. I think we'll talk about that in the next podcast, not now. I don't want to talk about.
There's a lot to unpack here.
Yeah, a lot to unpack here. Because I don't know, I like the guy.
I loved the guy.
Yeah, the guy was always ambitious, very hard, like nice people towards.
Patriotic, ambitious, not an asshole.
Always
very
cared
charitable.
about the Indian image.
Yeah.
He wanted to create a good image for India outside.
Bought Jaguar, dude.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what I like. Range Rover. Jaguar.
Yeah, I know.
Amazing.
No, because I immediately started thinking about the Siddharth Banerjee joke, which I heard in 2015.
Which is?
He's driving a Nano. And it's a very crowded place. And so it's like crowded in the sense there's a car behind him and he's in his small Nano. And there is a Jaguar that's trying to overtake him. And he's not letting this Jaguar overtake. And he's just looking at him like, "Arey, chup karna, dono ek hi company ki to hain." And this is the 2015 I heard this joke and I'm like, that time I used to think this is a good joke.
No, I mean, at that time, this was probably a unique observation, but now it has made it to WhatsApp.
Yeah, of course.
Of,
And
my
but that
dad.
time also it made it, bro.
Oh, okay.
2015 also it made it. It just made it to our parents' WhatsApp now.
Ah.
It was like, it didn't make it to WhatsApp. We reached that joke. Like, oh, it's like that. But I think we should wrap it. A very long podcast, 1 hour 23 minutes.
Yeah, I didn't feel like it, no? I mean, it will for the audience.
Definitely, yes,
but
of course, definitely.
Yeah.
That's your problem. That's not our problem.
Yeah.
Who asked you to listen?
Yeah. I bitched and whined because I endured pain.
Yeah, exactly. But anyways, thank you so much for listening, guys. Next week another podcast will come out. This is Elephant Room Podcast. Anand Ratnam.
Aditya Natarajan, subscribe. Bye-bye.
See ya.